I am Carrie Matter, and David is my stepson. David was 15 when I first met him, and David has severe and pervasive developmental disabilities, and he's on the autism spectrum. And it really affects his communication significantly. He only has about 14 or 15 sounds verbally that he can make, and he uses an iPad for communication. However, his communication is pretty limited to what he loves. He is a typical picture of, I would say, the people that I've known with disabilities, in that he is his own creature, and also he can't be put in a box. Seeing his disabilities, I had no idea what his future would look like. It was hard to kind of see forward with his disability what he might be able to do or not do. Mostly what he would be able to do. The other thing is, Bob used to like to say that was my husband's name was Bob. He was David's dad. He used to like to say that really the wheels fell off the cart in terms of significantly challenging David as part of the disability community after elementary school. And even more significantly when he turned 21. It's like all the supports for him kind of disappeared. All the intellectual challenges, all the social challenges, everything just kind of went poof. So we actually had David in about 5 different day programs before Bob said, no, that's enough. We found out he was just sitting there looking out the window all day long with nothing else to do. And then his speech device was locked in a closet. These are all at different places. And that's why Bob started the bike shop. So when we started the bike shop, it was 2016 or 2015. And so we had people with disabilities working with us at that time. We closed in 2020. So David was a part of that. So he was a part of the community up through 2020. And then with the shutdown, we just didn't ever start it back. And then my husband was diagnosed with a brain tumor in February of 2023. And so at that point, David was at home with us all the time because Bob was so bad. I quit my job, was taking care of Bob and David and trying to maybe 5% of the time take care of my kids, who were 12 and 10 at the time, my 2 boys. Totally huge changes for us. And David was actually, Bob came home and was in a hospital bed in David's area because it was the only wheelchair accessible part of our house. So Bob's disability was right in front of David's face. for him to go from the dad, I mean, we were known in the neighborhood as the family who threw the football. People would know us as that. And so it was a lot for David, a lot for us. And I mean, with us, we can do counseling, right? Like, there's really nothing like that for somebody who's non-communicative. So it was really hard on David. I know that. He was really cranky, really grabby. Not pleasant to be around. Not the kind of guy you wanted to take out in the community. And also I am convinced he was pretty depressed too, because he was sleeping a lot. So that was really hard, to not be able to provide him with the help that I knew he needed, because we all needed it, you know? He had friends one day a week at that point. So Friends was really instrumental in providing David with the social outlet, particularly that he needed, the positive influence of people who weren't going through the same thing as we were.
I have so enjoyed watching how his family has started to just really enjoy seeing him here. The way Carrie looks at him when she comes to pick him up and hears what a great day he had, how he interacted with people, and he walks around the room giving everyone a handshake before leaving, and you can just see her heart just melt.
David has really grown in the community during his time with us. And an example that I really like to, brag about is when we take him bowling. He has really grown in that activity. He'll participate and take all of his turns now. He'll, encourage his peers. He'll even help clean up by putting away balls at the end sometimes. And he, really gets into it, which is really cool to see how far he's come.
I think David has grown and has really shown us how happy his day is by smiling and really interacting with us at a different level, because it's genuine. Like, you just can tell he's happy.
I think we've just seen him grow with his community, especially with his peers at Friends. It's been really neat to watch that evolve.
Well, I'm excited to see the future for David. I think what we've seen since he's been with us and where sky's the limit what he can do. So it's really exciting to see him changing and developing, and excited to be here, excited to do activities, to get on our bus and go somewhere. From day one to today, huge difference. So the future is really exciting for him and us.
I think David feels a lot of pride and happiness with how much he has grown here at Friends. I can see the joy in his face as he walks in, running down the hall, just bursting with happiness to see his peers and to be here. I really love seeing how he has made friends, different friends from the very beginning to friends now that he's developed friendships with, and he responds so well with, and he gets excited to see them, and he gets excited to shake their hand at the end of the day.
I think there's just been a lot of weight lifted in their life, and I just think our staff at Friends has put in a lot of work and a lot of time and not given up on this process. And so I've seen that ripple into his family life.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, not being in it alone is a huge deal with people who really do understand disability. Without Friends, I can honestly say life would be so much harder for us right now. I feel like what Friends has provided us has been hope and truly life-saving for my family as well as for David.